Today's video is going to be college advice on how to help or cope with stress, because college is really stressful. Like, you have papers due at the same time, you have a test the next day. It gets really overwhelming, and especially if whichever major you are, usually the professors don't work with another professor, so things can overlap. So you might have two tests the same day, 15 minutes apart. So it does get very overwhelming in college, but I mean, people have done it for ages. So if you're always feeling like down, like saying like, oh, I can't do this, yes, you can, because people graduate every year. Thousands upon thousands of people graduate every year from college. Universities universities, state schools, junior colleges, it can be done because other people are doing it, and that doesn't make you any different from them. If they can do it, you can do it, okay? So, these are the things that I do when I'm extremely stressed, and I get stressed a lot, but, I get through it, and, especially being, like, nursing, you'll hear in college, like, people say C's get degrees, because in most colleges a C- isn't passing anymore, so you have to repeat the class, but, they say C's get degrees, except in nursing, because you have to do your prereqs, and then the nursing program is super competitive and all that, so it's really, really tough on, nursing students, and very stressful. People will be like crying and stuff, but these are the tips that I have used to handle the stress ultimately. So, tip number 1 that I have found helpful for myself, and it might be helpful for you. So, the number 1 tip is prayer. Me being a Christian, prayer is like everything to me, talking to God, just because I like the prayer that I live by is literally I can do all things through Christ, and that is like the one, honestly. Like, that will get you through anything. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you say I can do all things through Christ, and you're feeling like, I can't do this, I want to give up, if you just say a prayer, you might not like that scripture, but you can go to another scripture, you will feel so much better, honestly. And I remember times where I thought I was going to get like a C in a class, and I was just crying, and I completely broke down, and I was not praying. Like, especially when I was taking my science classes, I was just so stressed, and I had a good relationship with God, but I just didn't like pray and all this. And then here I go, stressed out with who I need, God. So I like prayed on my knees and stuff, and I just felt 100% more better. Like, I did not, more better, that's like improper English, but whatever. I just felt so much better. Prayer is truly powerful. So that's like my number 1 tip is prayer. You can do all things through Christ, and just keep that as your motto. That's what I say. When I know my goals and dreams, like being a nurse, and I want to be a doctor. So I always say when I'm feeling overwhelmed, like I can't do something, I know that I can do all things through Christ. Okay? And then number 2, the second thing I like to do is meditation. So meditation for me is like either listening to like the ocean and just relaxing my whole entire body in some proper ways. I'll probably make a separate video on it, how to like meditate. It's really easy. It's gonna be like a 1-minute video. Actually, I probably don't even need to make a video. Meditation is like how you want it to be. For me, I literally like sit on the couch or sit at the edge of my bed or something like that. Make sure your feet are touching the floor, your hands are relaxed, and your shoulders are back, and you have great posture, and just imagine there's like a string up, and you're like sitting like this. Close your eyes, find your happy place. And your happy place does not have to be like the ocean and yada yada yada. It could be like on your couch, that's where you're happy, or in your bed. And just think of that. And then you could find many, many videos of like sounds, like if you want to hear the rain, which is so relaxing, or the ocean and all that good stuff. I highly recommend meditating before doing essays, or doing like your tests. Sometimes it's like for me, like I've been trying before like my quizzes online. I try to like relax, meditate for at least like a minute, because it really helps just make sure like my brain is just relaxed and I'm about to take this test. I'm not overthinking anything, which I tend to do. And the last thing is exercise. I found like when I'm stressed, I need to go run or do something like to just get this stress out of me. So I feel like the stress is in me and I need to like get it out through my sweat. So I literally run and just keep on running until I feel like exhausted, and I'm so focused on like exercising that it just makes it a little bit more better for me personally with the stress. So like these are like the 3 things that I do. I combine them. So first, if I'm feeling anxiety, let's say I have like 2 tests, this and that, like all about to be due, and of course me procrastinating, not using my tips that I have given you all. Let's say I'm like that, or you go running, put on your like early in the morning, put on your like Nikes, whatever shoes you have on, your clothes, and go out there at like 6:30 in the morning. It's so beautiful. It feels so good when the wind's like hitting you. And go running. Get all that stress out of you. And then after that, after you run, you're exhausted, meditate. Meditate for like 2 minutes. Who's hitting my line? Meditate for like 2 minutes. And then after that, oh, sorry. Let me start this over. Okay, so as I'm running, I like to say prayers while I'm running. So I like pray for all my friends, my future husband, all this stuff, like my church family and all that. I pray for them while I'm running, and then I come home and I meditate and then get in the shower and all of that. So that's what's helped me when I'm like really, really stressed. Like I have to combine all 3. And it just makes me so much more relaxed. I should do it when I'm not stressed, just so I'd be on it. But those are the 3 tips that have helped me when I'm so stressed about everything. And I hope that they help you. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.